Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Blue Dragon. I am the Max of Trades. In the last part, well, we tried to fight a land shark, got sucked up into the clouds, met a purple alien, then we got weird magic powers, then I beat up poo snakes. It was a whole big ordeal, if I'm being perfectly honest. And in this pot, we have made it to apparently the Sheep Tribe Village, a subsect of culture that apparently everyone is familiar with except for us. And, well, the characters are, but we don't know nothing about them, so I guess we're gonna walk around and, try to get a little bit of respite. However, I actually did go ahead and do a little tiny bit of training off screen. So as you can see, everyone is at level 9 and rank 14 with all of their abilities. They did gain a few new skills, nothing too major. Shu gained the ability to use level 3 magic sword attacks and stuff like that. Jiro got double items, so now he can use 2 items in 1 turn, stuff like that. Nothing too fancy, didn't miss too much. It was just me wailing on a bunch of fat rats and the like. So now, how about... That's kind of weird. We have sheep people, but there are just normal chickens running around. That's just preposterous. Anyway, what is your story? This is the wilderness camp of the Sheep Tribe. Scattered across the world, the Sheep Tribe spend their lives traveling. Traveling around the world sounds kind of cool. You seem to be travelers as well. Tell our kind whenever you meet them. We're doing great. Never have been better. Alright, I guess we'll do that at some point. You mind if I rob you? Because I'm totally about to, just for the record. The Way of the Thief. That is an item that will let us steal an item that an enemy is holding if it has one. So that's something. And hello, what's this? An item merchant? We don't have any need for your items. However, I could be in the market for other things. Hello, you, sir. Cough, cough. It's really hard not being with the one you love, you know. She went to the Forest of the Dead to pick medicinal herbs for me. And now you've got the cancer. Unfortunate. I hope you pull through. Let's see. If I remember correctly, you are the spell shop. Fantastic. She will now tell us about the creature compendium or whatever it is we've got. Ain't gotta listen to any of that. We already know what's up, but she does have water. That's always a fantastic spell to have. Give ourselves a little bit more elemental variety. We could buy Slow and Shield here, but we don't have any barrier or support magic users, so it would kind of be a waste of money at this moment in time. However, you have plenty of things for us. Yes, 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 you will describe all of the accessories, which I already went into great detail at a later point in time. I mean, an earlier point in time, I mean. Either way, we're going to make sure we have 3 of everything. And there we go. Fantastic. I just gave you a big old heaping pile of money. I hope you appreciate that fact. Now, let's see. Now we just got to equip everything. Here we go. Get yourself some magic defense and some normal defense. And with this, all of our characters are going to be so much more powerful. And that's not even factoring in all of the training I just gave them all. So all in all, it's a pretty dang good day. Alright, and seeing as how we still have so much dang money and they're here, we might as well just buy those 2 spells. I mean, eventually we're going to be able to use them, so... Why wait? There we go. At some point those will be useful. Not sure when, though. Let's see. Those violet clouds appeared 3 days ago, and strange things started happening. Actually, ever since we saw those violet clouds, we've sometimes heard moaning voices. Donput took off to find out the source of the moaning voices, but he hasn't returned. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What is this futuristic gizmo doodad? This device is already activated. Okay, well, that's fantastic. Well, what is it? Harumph. I spent too much this month. Humph. Humph. Guess it's time to spend my hard-earned money. Humph. Where did I put it? If I remember, there's a tree I pushed down outside of camp. Oh, I took your money. And I spent it on stuff. Sucks to be you. Okay, well, Alright, I suppose I really should probably explain what on earth this is. Yeah, we've actually run into a couple of these, and I've just never bothered talking about them, have I? Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. They're just treasure chests that are inside weird jello barriers that we can't get into. Much later in the game, we'll have the ability to open those things up, but not for quite the while, I'm afraid. Let's see, open this doodad thingamabobber up. Got ourselves a sapphire. That's all good, that's all good. This is the inn, however, I've already been here more than a couple times, so we don't gotta waste our time with that. What we can do is just move on our merry little way. We're all rested and restocked with all the stuff we need. Everything's good. Hey, you, hang on for a second. What if my buddies has disappeared? Tell him to come back if you see him out there. You're right, sure, fine, I can do that. As long as it's not that difficult, I can almost accomplish anything. Now we're on the west side of the Lot Wilderness. And I am no geologist, but I do believe that is a very large hole. Whoa, what the? That hole's huge! That's what she said. What's this hole doing here? It looks pretty deep. And also, that is also what she said. I don't know, I'm not good at those types of joke. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but However, I do see that guy over there, and he is looking at me funny. He wants to do battle, and that battle we shall do. He actually has a sword and shield. That is a very well-prepared little lizard man. However, there shall be a very serious problem that he will find himself in that I think with certain types of magic, we can actually just smack the sword right out of his hand. And there you go. Now he's significantly weaker than he was before, which pretty much makes him an easy target. In fact, we might take him down now. Nope, he's still got a lot of health, even with all of my enhanced strength. And I see he has mastered the art of the sissy slap. It's an ancient art passed down from generation to generation, perfected by the masters. Oh, I completely forgot about... Yes, Shu actually gained a skill called Drain HP. Now whenever he smacks something, he actually takes some of their health at the same time. Probably should have mentioned that. That's kind of a useful ability worth knowing about. My bad, terribly sorry. Alright, let's see, what's in here? Fresh garlic, fantastic. Alright, now I see scorpions. So many scorpions. Actually, let's test out our newfound strength, why don't we? Get these scorpions over here, there we go. They won't be smirking when I'm done with them, oh no. Because they're about to get backhanded by the mighty dragon shadow thing of justice. Let's see. Mow those fools down! Alright. I mean, it obviously didn't beat any of them, but it still did a grand amount of damage, and I'm okay with that. Alright, that did that. I guess we can take out at least one of them. It's something, I guess. Alright, and poison needle, don't you? And now I'm poisoned. Fantabulific. That's always what I wanted. Thank you, stupid scorpion thing. You are a total jerk. However, luckily for Shu, he has the ability to drain HP now, so that really doesn't do a whole lot. That doesn't really do a whole lot of things for him, so it's all good. Vitality has been increased. Fantastic. All right, let's see. How about we actually use some of our elemental abilities? Just toss this fireball thingamabobber over there. There we go. Took him out in one fell swoop. It's very impressive. Sadly, Jiro is not very powerful at this moment in time. He will grow in strength eventually, but it will not be for a while. I'll let you set this other creature on fire. I see no negative consequences for that sort of thing. And now with a quick smack upside the face, this scorpion shall meet its maker. Huzzah! Just like that. That is the new power that we have obtained. Not a lot different than last time. I admit, I guess I was expecting it to be just a teensy tiny bit better, but whatever, I suppose I'll take what I can get in situations like this. However, I do think I have some antidotes in my pocket. There it is, there it is. We'll just use one of those. Fantastic. Let's see. Are the treasure chests all about? Indeed there are. Alright, well don't mind if I help myself to all manner of gadgets and gadgets. Kellyon powder, what? I remember Kellyon powder, but I don't remember what it does. Kellyon powder. Kellyon powder. What is this thing? Turns the target into a Kellylon. Oh. Well, that cleared things up, he said sarcastically. Let's see. Treasure chest over there. Yes, there's treasure all over this cockamamie place. I ain't got time. Oh, wait, no. I totally have got time for you. Whoa, are you telling me there's... Whoa, there's 4 of these dudes just wandering around. Just wandering around this place like they own the place. They don't, though. All right, that... No, I don't want to attack just one of them. I want to fight all 4 of them at once. Yes, this is exactly what I want. The ancient katydids will no longer be a threat to us, as if they ever were one to begin with. But still, there you go. Okay, now we'll just smack things up. We should be strong enough that even Jiro and Kluk should be able to just smack them around without much problem. He says optimistically. And his optimism has been rewarded. Fantastic. There we go. Your minimal damage does not frighten us. Nay, I say with my giant bull man. Alright, and evasion up. Okay, that's good, I suppose. Really wish these guys would line up in a more, I guess, easy-to-fight pattern. That way I could just use mow down and knock all of them all out at the exact same time. That'd be convenient. Ah, well, sometimes you just gotta do things the long way. Or the more difficult way. I do not know. Magic defense up. That's not really going to help us in this situation. But at the same time, we're gonna kill all of them before they even get a chance to do anything. So, whatevs, I guess. And swooped in the dead. Poor little buggy peoples. Why they gotta be all up in my grill? Oh, that is a lot of scorpions. That is a lot of scorpions. Okay, how do we... Let's get rid of these guys as fast as we possibly can. We'll use Flare Sword. That should take down this ne'er-do-well. And it totally did. He stuck the landing. Fantastic. All right, how about you use some crazy wind magic? And, oh boy, okay, how about we'll try and charge it? And I charged it just a teensy tiny bit too long. We're gonna end up getting smacked around unless I could say, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And no, we don't need to use a second item. Haha! Take that! My stratagems have bested you. There we go, fantastic. And then we just smack this guy, which he is far too strong for. Crud. Dang it. Okay, at least Jiro wasn't poisoned. I will take that as a victory. Huzzah! Alright, now please reward me with all of the XPs and the SPs and all of that stuff, please. Alright, we're so close to a rank up. And you know rank 15's gotta be something good for somebody. I'm waiting for my new powers. Let's see. I see a green grunt, and he's defending a thing next to a green jello mold. That's awesome and everything. I suppose we'll just take this guy head on, why don't we? Ta-ta! There we go. Fantastic. Alright, green grunt. If that is in fact your true name, and I don't think it is, from this day forth, your species shall be known as Leslie the Night Sword Wielders. Yes. That is fitting, I suppose. There we go. Now he's significantly weakened. He's not that much stronger with the sword, but, you know, still. It's never a bad idea to disarm your opponent in a fight, you know? Like, they've got a weapon. Probably should get that thing away from them. Makes things a bit easier. Although they should probably work on designing some armor for those guys. I mean, they've got shields, so they're clearly smart enough to know how those things work. Okay, and Jiro gets a new skill, but what does he get? White magic level 3. Well, I suppose that's something. It's something, I guess. Alright, fine. And what is in here? A copper bracelet? Yeah, see? Yeah, I'm gonna put the copper bracelet. Yeah. There we go. That was my attempt at humor. What do you think? Put that on Shu, and he is even stronger than he was before. Don't need to bother with any of those poo snakes. That would be a waste of time. However, I do see a treasure chest just around the bends, and it's tempting to fight those katydids, but I will not. Oh, that's 3. Oh, that's so many katydids. That is so many buggy bugs. So many buggy bugs. Alright, fine, you no good buggy bugs. Bounce yourself over here. Come on, bounce yourself over here. Ah, that's for good noggin. Alright, fine. That didn't go according to plan in the least. I am greatly displeased by this turn of events. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just take down the one group. We don't need to fight all of them. I can't be blamed, though. Unlike a lot of RPGs, this is honestly just fighting anything is fun in this game. I don't even care how strong I am or how strong they are, but still. Also, just in case you think there's ever a risk of me over-leveling for the game, do not worry, this game gets pretty stinking dang hard after a while. In fact, there will be bosses that will completely and utterly destroy me in almost every conceivable way. It will not be fun. Well, it'll be fun for you, because you'll get to see me get upset about things, but until then, I would like to actually have a sense of superiority over these weird critters that seem to just live around this place. And who put all of these treasure chests around this place? There are so many bugaboos! So many bugaboos! Let's see. We see a guy guarding that thing. Are you gonna... Yup, he's a waddling! He's a waddling his way over here. He's like one of those river runner lizard things. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that run so fast they can, like, run along the water for a little while? He's like one of those guys. That's a lot of scorpions. Oh, that is a preposterously large amount of scorpions. I am not having any of that. Can I perhaps... moderate damage? Will this be enough? No, it will not. Alright, so that was a huge bummer. Poison needle and poisoned. Of course you are. Fine. Alright, fine. But we... as much as I'd like to just heal him now... Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Water is an exceptionally useful magic ability because it attacks everybody. There we go. Probably should have just done that from the start. Okay, and what will we get? Evasion up. Alright, something, I guess. Let's see. Items. We'll use some healy heals. And where's our antidote? There's our antidotes. This is our very last antidote, so we should probably play it safe from this point on. Okay, and now what do I do? Now what on earth do I do? I guess just bop him in the face. It's as good as idea as anything, I suppose. Use flare sword and knock the sword out of his hand. There we go. I've always been confused by the word disarm. It kind of implies that you took away your opponent's arms, which would also be an extraordinarily valid strategy in a fight. It's like, well, if they have no arms, their options are significantly limited now, aren't there? Alright, and that takes care of Green Grunt. Whatever's inside that stinking treasure chest better have been worth all of the hubbub. Let's see, got all the experiences. That's good. Alright. The light crystal, fantastic. We don't need to fight any of these little fools. Unless you're guarding a treasure chest, which they totally are. They're always guarding me treasure chests. Ah, they know my love for treasure. They hide themselves in front of them to make sure that I don't get my hands on them. It's very unfortunate. Let's see, well, don't have much of a choice. We'll just bop this guy and hope we don't get poisoned, because if we do, we're gonna have some serious problems. Alright, that's one down. Please don't, please don't, please don't. We have not been poisoned. It is a Christmas mackerel. Alright. Now, admittedly, water does, as you can see, water takes quite a lot of magic to perform, but you can't really argue with its results now, can you? Just throw those dudes downstream, and one of them is still alive, by Bogany! How's that even possible? Resilient little fellow, apparently. Alright, oh no, they've learned to work together! Oh, this is a problem and a half, I tell you. Alright, fine, we'll just bop this guy. And then, we'll use just a little tiny bit more watery magic. Ooh, and we can actually charge it up, just like that. Fantastic! Kluke is really starting to get really good at this sort of thing. Let's just launch the river of water. Takes care of that. And theoretically, we could just smack him up a bit, and he should fall down where I don't even have to get rid of his sword. Yep. There we go. The Minotaur pulls through in the clutch yet again. Always love to see that. Such a gentleman, that Minotaur. All right. That's good, that's good, that's good. Now, what is inside this mysterious chest of awesome? 500 gold? Well, that was kind of sort of worth it, I guess. Well, I'll leave it up to you whether or not that was worth it. Didn't really take up that too much time. Also, I do believe it is finally time. You guys, I have one simple question to ask all of you right now. Are you ready to rock? I say, are you ready to rock? Well, hold on to your mind, tonsils, and hair, because I'm about to blow them out of the freaking ozone layer. Because, let me tell you, things are about to get crazy. Hey, somebody help. Hello, random sheep man. What are you doing here? There's a huge creature there. Can you do something about it? What huge creature? A huge creature? I hope it's not accompanied by some really sweet rock music. What's that sound? That's the sound of one of the most amazing music tracks ever put to video games in the world of ever. I present to you, awesomeness! Look at the size of that thing! There's no time to ogle at it, we've got to fight it somehow! And he's gonna trample us! At least we're getting trampled to the world's greatest song ever! Oh, that did a considerable amount of damage. This guy plays some pretty tough hard balls, I see. Very well. Then we will fight you with the best of our abilities. Let's see. Let's use some of our elemental magic. Also, Jiro's gonna have to go full force on the healing. As this is our first enemy to actually really warrant having a healer on the side. He will deal big damage. He even has attacks that attack all of you at once. It's really messed up. But seriously, this music, I'm gonna shut up and listen to it for a minute. You know what you get for staring through eternity. A light shining on my I sure hope you guys all really enjoy this song, because it plays almost during every single boss fight we're going to come up across. Anyway, we've learned its weak spot. All you gotta do is hit it in its horn, which I guess those count as horns. They're more antlery than in that opinion, but whatever. Fine, we'll just merely keep smacking it about. Man, that guy is singing up like, he's like singing up a storm. I bet that guy had like a sore throat for like 3 weeks after singing this thing. Oh, and he wants to use his tail defense, eh? And now he's gonna mow us all down. Not preferable. Okay, that was unfortunate. But although Shu took like no damage whatsoever, damn, dude took it like a champ. Ain't he a big old pile of awesome? Let's see. Let's charge ourselves up. There we go. Unfortunately, being the magic type people that Jiro and Kluke are, they are very susceptible to physical damage. They're much more resilient to magic-based attacks. However, the giant dinosaur that smacks us with his tail, as it turns out, is not big on the whole magical arts, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Either way, all you gotta do is smack him in the horns, and he gets really forlorn and everything, so you ain't gotta worry. And as long as you're always doing more damage than he's able to heal whenever he does his tail defense, you should, in theory, be okay. Alright, just smack him upside the head. Boom, bow! 110 damage. Holy friggin' fraggin' shoe. Where'd you get all of this crazy power from? It's like, seriously, this is going infinitely better than my test run. All right. I don't want to wait. I need to smack that tail out of the sky right now, even though it's not in the sky. I'm mixing up my terminologies. Yeah, whatever. Flamethrower a go-go. All right. At the very least, that took care of his health he healed up. However, that still hurts. Oy, okay. Whenever, that's basically his telltale sign, like literally his telltale sign. Whenever he puts his tail in front of his head, that usually means I'm going to hit it with you. Hit it with you. Hit you with it. Blech. All right, come on, brain. We need to work together on this one. We got to learn to slow ourselves down. We got to know what the hubbub is. I can't really do much here, but I'll still smack him up like it ain't no thing. I'm beginning to suspect, I don't know, maybe I'm not suspecting it, but it seems like dinosaurs would be resistant to fire-based damage. Can't say I know for certain, really. All right, though, let's see. Let's just keep on using all of our magics, all of our magic powers. Charge it up at the sweet spot. Fantastic. Gotta love increased power with decreased MP cost. Gotta love that mechanic. Breathe a steady stream of fire, and there we go! That went fantastically, if I do say so myself. Go Klook! You should feel very proud of yourself right now. Also, we should probably all level up. Okay, only 40 experience points. Really? Okay, sure. That's a little disappointing. Whoa, you guys are pretty good. What with your horrifying shadow demons that fight for you and everything. Think you'd have a bit more of a reaction to that. I was gonna help you out, though, if you got in a tight spot. Yeah, sure you were. Are you hurt? Everyone back at the sheep tribe camp is worried. I'm fine. After all, I'm Donpa, the bravest in the camp. Brave? You really don't seem all that. Anyway, are you guys going on ahead? Yes, we need to get back to Tulta Village, and this is the only way there. Oh, I see. Well, I want to thank you. Please take this. And a light and shadow crystal. Where he got them, nobody knows. Okay, then, I'm going back to camp. See you guys later. Farewell, superfluous character that won't amount to anything at any point in time. That's not even sarcasm. We never see that guy again. Alright, and I see a mighty area in front of us and also a safe spot, but I feel crazy. Crazy with adventure. We shall not bother with that sort of thing right now. Alright, we shall venture forward and try and make our way back home. Lord only knows where on earth it is. Also, we've got... What is that? Ah, it's some kind of shadow wolf! No! No, no! I want to fight you! I'm gonna fight you! I know there's a gigantic drill machine directly in front of us. I don't care. I want to fight the scavenger wolf. Yeah! Aren't you fancy? You ain't got no lower legs. This scavenger wolf, he doesn't even need legs. He knows he's awesome. Although, he's also extraordinarily frail and easy to kill, so... That's kind of a detriment on his side, but there you go, I guess. Either way, how much experience does killing one of those actually get you? 12! Seriously, I really feel like that dinosaur should have probably given us more experience points. We actually had to employ stratagems. Alright, let's see what's in here. A vitality elixir. Alright, well, that's something. Ah, green grunt out of nowhere! Alright, how about we inspect this curious contraption, shall we?
Whoa! That's an amazing machine.
So this must be what drilled all those holes.
Very astute of you.
Maybe Nene is controlling this, just like the land shark.
Nene never told you his name.
Maybe he's gonna use this on our village.
Just saying.
Don't panic. Let's take a look inside. If I'm right, we might be able to use our magic to work this thing. Then we'll be able to drive it back home.
Yeah, good plan, Jiro.
Yeah, fantastic plan, Jiro, because the last alien technology we tried to pilot went so fantastically the first time. You know, now there's a giant drill machine, I'm sure there's no way we'll end up, you know, crashing into a bottomless cavern or anything. That'd just be silly. Also, again, seriously, I mean that. Nene never told you his name. Ever. Nobody even casually said it. Not even his robot butler thing. Little tiny plot hole. Really doesn't mean much. And, of course, the very instant we stand on this thing, it immediately starts moving again. Because plot convenience, shut up.